The technology is going to change, but at the end of the day, what doesn't change is human nature and human psychology. And so when you understand the bedrock fundamental principles that, make somebody, reach in and pull out their credit card and buy something, and you understand those psychological principles, then the medium that you're using
Mm.
becomes just less and less important.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I
Yep.
mean, it's all about understanding the human psychology. So there's a really famous quote, and you probably know what it is, and I'm gonna absolutely butcher it, but it was someone that like, the man who understands the principles can select his own methods.
Mm.
Everyone is so focused on, methods that they neglect the principles. But when you understand the principles, then you can choose your own methods.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like Michael Jackson. Like I heard, randomly stumbled across this thing on the internet the other day where Michael Jackson was coming up with like Billie Jean, and he was like, and
Yeah.
it's like he didn't really have it quite figured out yet.
Yeah.
But it's like that guy is just gonna make amazing music no matter
Yeah.
where he is, no matter what he does, no matter what the technology is. It's because it's in his head, you know?
That's right. That's such an interesting example too. I love that G's got his hand up, and G, I'm gonna get you in just a second. You'll be the first one because he's a genius uh entrepreneur, and he's also a musician. And what you just used right there, so interesting, dude, because that's a fire aim ready mentality. I've got them, I've got the principles. I've got the principles, so I can figure this out as I go. I heard a story the other day about Phil Collins. He's got a song called Susu Studio. And I was like, what does that even mean? I looked it up and it was like, it meant nothing. It was literally just something that blurted out of his mouth during a recording accidentally. And he's like, I'm just going to make it work. And it became one of his most famous songs. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't even make a freaking lick of sense,
No.
but he understood the principles of creating music. That's so freaking fascinating. Okay, before I get G in, before I get these other guys in too, I want to again hit the concept of the fact that you also have a family,
Yes.
and you are devoted to that family. And a big part of the way you coach and lead is, look, we want you to have this business so that you can have purpose, so that you can go help others. You're morally obligated to help others. And hey, by the way, don't forget that you're morally obligated to lead that family too. And you got to have the time for them, right? Was that something you learned the hard way, putting the family to the side? Or is that something you were able to keep in check throughout your own journey? And then as far as the how for these other entrepreneurs, how are you relaying that message to them?
So for me, I had this incredible example in my dad who passed away in 2021. Um, but family was everything to him, and he owned his own business and he was a successful guy. Um, but I just had that baked into me at a very, very young age where I would literally come home from college every weekend because I went to UCLA. My family lived in Orange County, it's about 45 minutes away. I would come home from college every weekend to hang out with my dad and my brothers. And we would have like Ruffino family fun day, right? Every Sunday. So I'm not like, partying or doing this or doing that. It's like, no, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than hanging out with my dad and my brothers. And so that was just installed in me, and it informed everything going forward. I have, no offense, guys, the best wife on the planet. She's amazing. And we love to be together. Like she'll be like, Russ, I have to go to the DMV. I'm like, great, I'll go with you. Like to the
Yeah,
freaking DMV where nobody wants to go. But I'll
yeah,
go with her just to hang out with her.
yeah.
Uh, and so we really love each other. And then when we have kids, our kids got wrapped up in that too. And it's just the most important thing. Like, you're not going to take any of the money with you. The only reason you're making money is to create the space to be with the people that you love and to create amazing experiences with the people that you love.